All right, it's been a while since we have looked at PayPal. So at the moment, stock is at $65 level, 66, and they have earnings coming up pretty soon, next week, 29th of April. So what I'm watching for this name. So this chart, just take a look at this chart. This is a weekly chart of PayPal since 2016 all the way to 2024. And take a look at this chart right here, which is psychology of a market cycle. And you can just, and again, I'm just purely speculating, but it looks almost identical chart. And you can just place your emotions or go through the Google Trends and just take a look at the news at these prices. Let's say, take a look at the sentiment around this right here, right here, right here, right here, and just go back to the, basically what I'm saying is just pinpoint the time frames. I mean, I don't have time for this one, but go back to 2020 and take a look at the sentiment during all this run up, and take a look at the sentiment throughout here and see if it matches that chart perfectly. Okay, so are we in a desperation basically stage of this cycle right here right now, and is PayPal about to start recovering? If it does get back above this level and form some sort of an uptrend. So far on a weekly chart, yes, stock is in an uptrend. Of course, it's sloppy, choppy, call it however you want, but year to date stock is positive until stock slips below 55 or makes another new low. This stock is ultra short term in an uptrend. I went through the all Fintech and basically most of these names, right? Look at Visa, MasterCard, there's Pfizer, Fidelity, Global Payments, who is out there, Henry Jack, Berkshire. So there are not that many of them, right? But PayPal, the point is, $69 billion company, is the only one that trades with a lot less, basically 60-70% below industry standard price to earnings ratio. So despite them having all these issues, I mean, they're the victim of their own success, right? So the only thing a lot of people did not like 1 year of basically, well, there are two things, right? The annual users, right? A lot of people thought that, okay, it's basically stopped growing, slightly declining already. So growth story is over, it's done. One thing, right? Another thing, cash flow, right? Net income. And there are many, many other things. And I think they could have just not reported any of this and maybe just suspend any of the numbers that usually they report. I don't know if they're going to come up with this, because Netflix very recently said that they will stop reporting active subscribers and all those metrics that they used to share. But despite that, I mean, yes, they're having a hard time like to actually capitalize very nicely with, I mean, the people they have on the platform, and versus also the, if you take a look at the revenue is growing, but net income, that's the only concern. So if they start reporting slightly better, it doesn't take too much for the stock, I mean, basically for the sentiment to shift, for this stock to basically form some sort of an uptrend here and start pushing to all the way $100 levels. I think even with whatever we have right here right now, this stock is worth at least $90, $100. But again, this is just purely my opinion. It is not a financial advice. This is just purely me speculating, looking through the numbers and saying that this stock could have basically, it's overdone right here, right now. It's trading at its 2018, 2017 levels, while revenue is significantly higher, just because they're still growing actually in terms of revenue, and despite financial conditions remaining tight. And I can only imagine if interest rates are a lot lower and people start spending money, how much they will be making more, and how many more people will be coming in to PayPal. But right here, right now, technicals. I'll be watching going into earnings this $69, basically $70 level as a resistance. Next level of resistance, 75. And then we have pretty solid resistance around 90 and $100 levels. But these are very, very big moves. I'm not expecting PayPal to move significantly, but ultra short term right here, right now, if I switch to daily chart of PayPal, stock currently above all of its moving averages, and you can see 50-day trying to curl up, 200-day was in a downtrend. Stock basically above all of its moving averages, but the pivotal point right here, right now, would be to stay above at least 63. But if it goes below 61, maybe even if it flushes, let's say, if it reports better earnings, and even flushing back to these levels would be an opportunity, in my opinion. Let's say if it flushes to 55 and maybe tests last year October lows of 50, which I don't expect it to do, but if it happens, I would expect this stock, basically people come in and just buy this dip. Just like last time when they reported earnings right here, stock flushed, people quickly came in and they started buying up, but it didn't go too far, and it's been in this very, very choppy consolidation, sort of an uptrend. But right here, right now, ultra short term, stock is in an uptrend. I'm watching PayPal to the upside, basically above 68 all the way to 75. Below 60, I would be expecting it to test 55, and if it can, 50, basically 52-week lows for PayPal. But PE is very, very low for PayPal. We shall see what they report, and we'll go from there. But that's the update for the stock. It's been a while. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.